We are back here in Richland as we Pirates ball now. The ball will go out there. It'll be turnover there. It'll be Hermits ball. Bartley now has it. Pass it over to Godfrey. Godfrey has it on the top. Going to dribble it down.
Good pressure defense by Cedar Creek. They're up on the ball handlers, not allowing the Hermits to run.
Clark now has it. Trying to do a pump fake. Picked up his dribble. Here's on Helfenstein. Called a hold there, looks like.
Hermits going to inbound underneath again. Try to get something off of these set plays.
The pass over to Bartley now. Here's Godfrey. Godfrey shot. Won't go.
Good shot though. Nice pull up. Created his own. Just didn't go down.
Here's down a three-pointer there. Won't go. It's now Clark. Clark has it. He's driving. His layup is good.
That's the penetration. As he continues to do that, he's going to draw defenders, and that's when you get the kick out. Oh, good defense.
They call it a jump ball. That's a great call right there for the Hermits.
Exactly. Bartley got his hand on it as he was going by. Hermits are going to take possession here, down 6.
There's not what you want there, the turnover to lead the points. Up top now, Helfenstein.
A little of that, but you can't give up rebounds that lead to shots, and you certainly can't turn it over on an inbounds play.
Second shot, it's good. It's a timeout call there by Cedar Creek, their first.
So, yeah, that's the first timeout. So, real quick, let's talk about some keys that we've already seen. Some of these happen already. So, the keys to the game, it's all about control, I think, for the Hermits. One, you need to control the boards. So far, a couple minutes into the game here, or a quarter and a few minutes, they haven't really done that. They have to control the tempo. Both teams want to run, but Cedar Creek seems to be running early with more direction and knowing where they want to go with. The Hermits a little bit out of sync, and then you got to control Marcus Pali. You have to just make sure that you don't let him get going and make sure that they can control him a little bit. He's their leading scorer. He's the guy that makes them go.
Flight now has it up top. That's back over driving now. There's a good block there by Bartley. Let the ball go out. It'll be Hermit's ball right there.
Right, so the Hermits starting to do a little bit defensively there. Now they've got to turn it into some points.
Here's out Clark. Kuzman has it, going to pass it back over now. And there's a shot, but they call the travel there on Bartley.
Into the game for St. Augustine, number 10, Jacob Plenn.
Jacob Plenn going to check back in. Hermits now in a little zone pressure, little 2-2-1 zone pressure from the Hermits. See if they can turn some defense, turn them over to some offense. Cedar Creek breaks it, and the Hermits going to continue to trap. Good trap there, but a travel call. So the trap forces Cedar Creek into a turnover. Good job there. Good switch up by the Hermits to get something a little different on their defensive side. And now Cedar Creek coming back with some pressure. And Clark's going to take it himself. And now to Helfenstein, who can step out and handle the ball for the Hermits.
Clark now has it, come pass over to Godfrey. Godfrey, the great move. His pull-up shot won't go.
He's just, it's just not been there so far, but he's got to keep shooting. They're good shots, so he's got to keep taking those.
Back up top now. Bethea, his shot, it's good.
Good contest, but Bethea just makes, he's been key for Cedar Creek today. Yeah, good reach there. Yeah, good. That's a reach on Bethea, and he probably didn't have to there. That time, you got Clark on the penetration, but the kick out was to Helfenstein, and Kyle's not really he's not that three-point threat. You want to see that kick to one of the other, really the other three guys on the floor who are all three-point threats. That's what Kyle can do there.
Down there.
Gets it inside, partially blocked.
No, but the long pass to Polite will go out of bounds. 4:31 left here in the first half.
Let's catch a little bit of a break there. Cedar Creek turns it over. Again, Clark with the ball. His penetration is going to free up one of the shooters that we've got out there. We've seen Kuzmine can do it, and we know that Plen. Another foul. Fouls are mounting for Cedar Creek. Another substitute for Cedar Creek. Marcus Dillard, sophomore, is going to check in for Polite. And the Hermits are 30-second timeout.
We are back here at Richmond with 4:19 left here. Cedar Creek up 19 until Hermits 11.
Just before that timeout, I heard the Hermits what they were looking to run, but they were set up against a man. It looks like Cedar Creek is coming out of the timeout in a zone, so they'll have to switch up quickly.
Just smart move by Cedar Creek. She got Hermits on her toes.
Absolutely. You got the Hermits calling a timeout to set up against a man. Now this is where you got to get the penetration for the shooters here. Create.
Here's a shot, but Clark won't go. Rebound there by Thomas. Here's a fast break now. Going to pass it back out. Here's a three-point shot. Won't go. Rebound there by Godfrey. They called a travel on Godfrey there.
That's what I'm watching it from here. From where the vantage of the referee might have been, that might have looked like a walk, but he did start to put it on the floor right away. His feet moved quickly, but just trying to make something happen there. Turns the ball over. Hermit's going to trap it off the defensive side. Clark's got to go. There he is. There's the trap. Just need a better rotation. Sometimes you don't get the steal, but it's just the idea of that defense causes the team to handle the ball differently, and then in that case, Cedar Creek turned it over. So that's a plus on the defensive side. If Cedar Creek stays in this zone, I just would love to see Clark here penetrate and get shooters the ball on the sides.
And Godfrey going to pass it back up top to Clark.
Now there's got to be a screen there. They ran it through for Godfrey in the corner, but there was no screen.
Here's now Kuzma with the ball, and it's taken over by freshman Bethea. He has a fast breakdown. He's going to go all the way with it, and he will. 10-point lead.
That's what I mean by the control of Cedar Creek in their break. They know what they want to do on it.
He's out playing with the shot. His shot's good.
That's one the Hermits desperately needed there, and Jacob Plen delivered.
He's out Thomas. Thomas has to go pass it back over. Williams has it, the block by Plen. Has it going to put it back up, and it is good to go.
The block was good, but then we didn't finish the play and come up with the ball. And that's another two the Hermits give up off of a loose ball.
It's out Plen. Tried to do a jump stop there, but it's great defense. Plen has it again back up top. He's looking to pass back over to Godfrey. Godfrey driving in, his shot, good.
I love that from Godfrey. The shot's not going in. Takes that extra dribble, gets himself set, almost makes the steal, but he causes the turnover. Good job there by Andrew Godfrey. And Godfrey's going to get a break here as Bartley comes in.
Clark has a pass back to Bartley. Plen now looking. So pass back over to Bartley. Clark now driving in. He's going to pass back down to Kuzma. Great play, but blocked there by the Pirates. And Clark gets a rebound and puts it back up to go.
Nice job by Clark there. But that whole play is created by the penetration by Clark. He draws everyone in and was able to dump to Kuzma, who ends up getting blocked. But we still get the bucket because of Clark's hustle.
Clark, again, not the biggest guy, but using his speed. He did that this past fall football season. Used that speed to throw screen passes as Cedar Creek makes a layup right there. 25-17. He's Clark driving in again. His shot is good.
There it is. The penetration is what you need. Make the defense move. And start getting a little bit of a rhythm offensively. Now they need stops.
It's now a drive here by.
Good recovery by Bartley.
A shot there by Williams. His three-point won't go. Rebound there by Kuzma. They call the foul there on blocker.
That's going to be the 5th team foul. Hermits have yet to have one here in the second quarter. That's going to be the 5th, and it'll send Kuzma to the line. A lot of fouls on Cedar Creek. Coach Dean is pleading. He says 10 fouls to 0. He said, I've never seen that before, and he's probably not wrong. It doesn't happen very often, but Cedar Creek is playing more aggressively than St. Augustine right now.
Honestly, me personally, I'll take it today.
That's right.
It's the first shot by Kuzma. Won't go.
Hermits have struggled in the early season from the line. I don't know if AJ has had much opportunity, but I know that they have struggled so far.
It's actually Kuzma's first trip to the line. And he misses both, but almost a great play by Helvenstein, but it will go out.
Smart play, just a little strong on the tip. Godfrey's going to check back in, and he's going to get Kuzma. So Hermit's a little smaller, but they should be okay. As they continue to man-to-man now and try to keep the pressure up.
Trying to move quick here with the final minute left here in the first half. As there's a great play there by Bartley. Bartley in the fast break. He's going to pass over to Clark. Clark puts it up and it is good to go.
Nice job. Nice job. Good pass. Again, the defense and another turnover from Cedar Creek. So they're giving the Hermits opportunity, but the defense at the other end, because of the trap, the player for Cedar Creek couldn't see out of it, threw him off a little, and he threw a bad pass. And the Hermits made him pay. Let's see if they can do it again.
Now Plen will pass over to Helfenstein. Helfenstein using his height there to his advantage to get the ball here. Shot by Godfrey, tipped and scored there by Blocker. And there's Plen with the ball, but picked back up by Blocker. There goes freshman Bethea. He's going to drive up with it, and the foul is called.
Cedar Creek fans, a little bit of a Bronx cheer there, as it's the first team foul for the Hermits.
At the line, French Bethea Jr. shooting 2.
That'll be freshman Bethea. That'll be freshman Bethea at the line, his first shot.